What is going on, fellow outlaws? Outlaw Gary here, and obviously, dudes, my face is different. Yeah, listen, I made a little bit of mistake. My fiance hasn't even seen me like this. You know when you go to shave and you're like, oh man, I really want to get a little hair off. I had the wrong size trimmer on, and now I look like I'm 17, just going into my senior year of high school. But regardless, hopefully you guys are having a better day than I am. Again, I'm on the losing my voice vibe. I'm about to be voiceless Garrett soon. I feel like lately here on Red Dead Redemption 2, we've been showcasing pretty cool things. And one thing that a lot of you guys have always wanted me to showcase is how to get one of my favorite hats in Red Dead. Now, unfortunately, this hat is not available in Red Dead Online, but it's available in Red Dead Redemption 2 Story, and hopefully one day maybe purchasable in online. But in order for you to actually get this hat, you have to go pretty high up on Mount Shan. Now, this mountain is pretty treacherous. We've done some parkour and other various things on this mountain, and I'm actually pretty excited to be scaling it today to go check out the various, things that are on this mountain. One of those things being Bigfoot. Now, I've showcased Bigfoot before, and honestly, it's one of the cooler things that you can see on this mountain that you really don't get to see anywhere else on the map. And right away, if you've never been up here, you'll automatically see how beautiful it is this high up. It's actually pretty dope, and I think it's one of the cooler things about Red Dead Redemption 2 is that it's just so beautiful. Now, of course, if you do come down this way, just be very careful. Like I mentioned, these paths are pretty treacherous, and you don't want to die. So you don't want to die, then yes, you've come to the right place. Now, one thing I just realized is that I am not even on the right mountain. For some reason, I thought it was Mount Shan, but now thinking about it in my brain, this is not where I'm supposed to be. In order to get the hat that I'm looking for, it's actually on Mount Hagen. My brain did a little bit of a fart there because I realized, like, wait a minute, this is not it. And then thought to myself, oof, we're on the wrong mountain. Mount Hagen is the one you're supposed to be on. Now, we're gonna go in that direction now, and I'll catch up with you guys when we get there because we're supposed to be over here, not over here. So yeah, let's go do that real quick. So we're making our way to Mount Hagen, and the ride there is not too bad. I think the one thing I'm gonna have to worry about when we get there is the how does that even happen? I don't even know how. You know what? Is the snow. I was gonna say snow, not the trees, but trees should be added to the list as well. It's a little bit of a distance, but it's not too bad. It's like the scenic route, you know? Oh God, and wolves. And be careful with wolves. That's right, run away, you big babies. I'm a cowboy, baby. I'm a cowboy, baby. This hat is one that is gonna be in this very snowy region. Now, the great thing about this hat that I've really come to love is the dude that wears it. Now, you guys saw from the thumbnail, it's definitely an interesting location. Not the greatest location, but definitely an interesting one that showcases a lot of history behind what this game is all about. And I think this is Hangdog Ranch, is it called? No, Ewing Basin. I thought this had a name to it. Oh no, it is Ewing Basin. What is Hangdog Ranch? Why does that sound so familiar to me then? I don't remember. But what I do know is that I picked up this horse somewhere in this snowy region, and when I made that video way long ago, you guys had such a hard time capturing this horse. Some of you, not all of you, some of you. For these areas, you're gonna want to stick to the path. If you go off course, you'll notice that things get extremely difficult for you. So it is of utmost importance that you stick to the path. If not, you will fall to your death. So to the spirit of not dying today, we're gonna do our absolute best to stay on path. Now, we're on track. I've showcased this area before. It actually has some pretty interesting stuff around here. One of the things it has is a little watchtower with some loot. So if you are playing in Red Dead Online, you can actually come here as well and grab the loot that is available. But to find the Conquistador, you gotta look around off the beaten trail a little bit, while somewhat still maintaining the general area of we're just gonna go on foot from this point on because yeah, I'm probably gonna kill my horse. Right after that long path, you want to just go over a little hill, and you'll find this dude sitting on the edge of the world. It looks like. Now, this guy clearly did not have the best day ever. With the weather that we're facing here, it's sort of a rough spot to be to get frozen right here on the edge of a mountain. Now, what's great about this corpse is it doesn't have a lot of backlog, but you can inspect the corpse, and you actually write something in your journal about it. So in your playthrough, be sure to come here and check this guy out. So I'm going to inspect him, and upon inspecting him, you guys will notice that I draw, of course, in my journal. This says found a frozen fella from a long time ago. This guy is some kind of conquistador, whatever. And what's great is I can actually take his hat. He's a frozen settler. That's what his tag is. Now I can take his helmet right off, and it's the Morian helmet. Now honestly, it's one of the better looking helmets, and I don't care if you guys don't like it, because I like it. I think it's a great looking helmet. Now when you look up Morian helmet, it's just a Spanish comb type of helmet. He's a Spanish settler that came from Spain over to, where are we right now? In the Grizzlies, to Mount Hagen, and more specifically, we are in Ambarino, and he was going to settle here, but unfortunately, from the looks of it, things did not go his way. Now, I'm not sure if Mount Hagen is always covered in snow all seasons long, but for him to get stuck up here, he must have broken his leg or something along those lines. Like, you just don't get frozen on top of a mountain. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try dynamiting him to see what happens. And you know what's crazy is you can actually see his hair. You can see that he has long hair and is just frozen here in time. So let's light this dynamite and throw it right here, or we can put it right on his nuts. That works too. Let's light this and back up. Oh my jeez. Okay, I thought, dudes, that I just went flying off the freaking mountain. I was about to be so upset. Oh no, dudes. What did I do? I didn't even know. Wait, what? Did you guys know that you can break these rocks? Okay, am I crazy, or did this rock actually break? Was this rock broken already and I just didn't notice, or did it break when I, oh God. Maybe they were already broken and I'm just crazy. I thought I broke the rock, but it might have already been broken. So check this out. What's cool about this is, like, I think that he might have gotten stuck in these rocks somehow, or something may have happened to him where he just couldn't get out and he froze like that because of it. Now, clearly there's nothing I can do to the settler. Like, these things are ricocheting off him, like, as if he is, like, concrete. So, I'm not sure, like, weird. And that's just shooting him in the head. So, like, that's so crazy. And I think I get the same sound if I shoot rocks, pretty much. Which is really weird. I don't know why. Like, he's still a frozen human. Like, I'm pretty sure if you, like, he should be in bits and pieces. Like, you don't just walk away from someone shooting you in the head and someone blowing you up like this guy has. But what makes Mount Hagen especially weird is that comparative to Mount Shan, there isn't really that many secretive things. Now, I believe there's a helmet here, as well as, I believe, an axe somewhere here. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is okay. I mentioned earlier that there's a watchtower, and it's actually right over here. I think I can make this without dying. Hope. Hey guys, remember earlier when I said I could make it without dying? Yeah. That is right out the window. We totally just died. That was not on purpose at all, but that just happened. So like I mentioned earlier, that area has some very interesting characteristics. That little watchtower is one that you should definitely check out as well, because that watchtower has some money in it. It has a little purse you can loot. I've actually showcased it in Red Dead Online it's one of the only coin purses available in Red Dead Redemption 2 in online, which is pretty cool. One thing I've also wanted to discuss with you guys for a while is the chances, right? The fact that there might be aliens frozen in Red Dead. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but if you guys missed my alien videos here on the channel, make sure you guys go check those out, because we showcase actual aliens that exist and that have alien spaceships. One great thing about it is the fact that aliens are in the game, and similar to GTA 5, they are also in the game. But in GTA 5, in the prologue, you actually get to see a frozen alien, where we have not seen any reports of any frozen aliens or alien bodies that can be discovered in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I have reason to believe there might be be one in this body of water, but I don't know where. Like, I always thought there was one like here, like on this random rock, but I wasn't sure because I never saw it. But if you guys are, you know, interested in going alien hunting, be sure to check the frozen areas like this, because I am sure of it. Like, there is somewhere, somehow, a frozen, I thought there was one right there, but it's just rocks. I'm sure that there's a frozen alien somewhere. Rockstar is always up to no good, and they always have some tricks up their sleeve. And when it comes to frozen aliens, it's pretty common of them. So be on the lookout if you guys come to this area for some frozen aliens or frozen people in general. And if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you guys drop a like. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching this video, and of course, if you have any questions, concerns, or feedback, let me know in the comment section. I'll catch you guys later.